live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. On the wing, Reeves. Yep, it counts. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
KD's shot is good.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep and also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they save the layup.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
20 feet out. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Count it, good.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
Here's Thompson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Reeves can't hit. Pass to Eason. Smith outside. Inside. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Reeves outside. Hachimura. Now Doncic. Good D by Thompson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you guys.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success. And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Houston.
Pass to Durant. Over connect. And it's Houston with another.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Hachimura. Reeves outside. Clock at 6. Pulls up. It's deflected. Pushing it up. Here's Eason. And it's Luka with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Doncic looking it over. Over Thompson. Doncic, no good. And Thompson throws it down.
Playing with high energy working the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And so it's Houston bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Here's Doncic. Great positioning inside from Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job. And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Out to Doncic. Back to Hachimura. Doncic outside. Back to Hachimura. And Thompson sends it back. Smith fires from way outside. And Durant is right there. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
The Lakers making a switch here. Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far.
In for the Lakers, number 12.
Reeves left side. They set the pick. Shoots it up. And the Lakers with another miss. Houston leading by 12. In the corner, it's Eason. Here's Thompson. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's 8 points from Amen Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Hayes. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his, this guy is just so unreal.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Hachimura. Poked away. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
In for Los Angeles, number
Rockets
5.
leading by 13. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Stripped away. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside. The layup missed. Here's Durant. It's stolen by Hachimura. And here is Ayton. He has 6. Over Eason. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Houston leading by 13. Outside, KD. Back to Thompson. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. And the Lakers with possession here. The shot off that time. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Misses the one-handed jam.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Hayes. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Thompson. Rebounded by the Lakers. It's stolen by Smith. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Durant slides in for the score.
It just moves so fluidly for a guy his size. Durant is an absolute terror to defend on the drive.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. KD looking around. And some nice passing there by Houston. To the paint. Here's a Kogi. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Lakers trailed by 13. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Lakers trail by 8. Third quarter of play, with just over a minute and a half gone by.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Los Angeles shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Free throw good. Reeves. Rockets leading by 5. Pass to Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Entering the league as an older prospect at 23, Dalton Knecht is a very skilled offensive player. The question with him, can he add strength to his frame? Time will tell.
Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Cans it from downtown.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Sengun. Rockets leading by 9. Outside Durant. Back to Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Sengun still able to play above the rim.
Doncic attacks. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Here's Knecht. Nice D from Durant.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
Lakers trail by 9. Here's Reeves. Out to Doncic. Second chance shot. And Thompson sends it back. Shoots over Hachimura. Durant's shot is good. KD's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
It's Durant on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. Lakers trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Here's Doncic. Hachimura, the screen. From deep, Reeves. Good on the triple. Reeves has got 6 here in this quarter.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
4th personal foul.
And the first one drops. Both teams deciding to change it up.
At the line for your Rockets, Kevin Durant.
Durant hits them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And so it's Houston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lakers trailed by 12. And Doncic, here we go. Here's Hachimura. And they get it back. Reeves right side. 6 to shoot. Launches it. It's rebounded by Houston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Davison. Smith outside. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
To the middle. Here's Hayes. The layup off target. Rockets leading by 12. And here's KD for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. KD's got 14 points here in the second half. And so it's the Lakers with it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
It's tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. And stolen by Şengün. Kevin Durant. Down he goes for 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Rockets?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
And he knocks down the first one.
First team foul.
He doesn't get the second one. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
We want to know who wants a free t-shirt. The loudest section gets a t-shirt. let's get loud.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now Durant launches it, drained from outside.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And down goes the three.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Durant. Smith trying to break loose. Lays it in off the window.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
From outside, knocks down the three.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Now Thompson. It's Durant on the wing. Takes the shot. And Houston again with the bucket.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
He'll put it up there. Durant gets the bucket. 47 points for Kevin Durant.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Luka Doncic, for three.
Thompson. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Lakers call.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 16. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Let's see it. No thanks.
And Thompson sends it back. So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly.